fellow gamers? We are witnessing a gaming sales phenomenon right in front of our very own eyes. What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. Hope everybody had a good Labor Day weekend. If you missed it, I did drop a video yesterday. I went through the Metacritic predictions of every game coming out this fall, all the way from Knack 2 to Need for Speed Payback, about 20 games, and I give my predictions on it. Check it out if you haven't already. I thought it was a pretty fun video to do. But this video is going to be about the gaming phenomenon, the one game that has taken the gaming industry by storm, and that is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. They just announced on Twitter, as you guys can see, that they have reached 10 million sold, and it's September 5th. Wow. I mean, this is a game, keep in mind, that came out in March, early access. It's $30. It's done 10 million in 6 months in a genre that has existed before. The Battle Royale genre has existed for a little bit of time, but PlayerUnknown's somehow has just crawled out of that to just be a dominant juggernaut, an unstoppable beast in the gaming industry, right? Think about this. Think about how fast the sales velocity is right now for PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. 2 weeks ago at Xbox's Gamescom stream, they announced 8 million sold. 8 million. 2 weeks later, it's at 10 million. They are literally selling 1 million copies a week. And I kind of can't help but fathom, what is this game's final sales going to be like? Right? Think about all the things it's accomplished recently. #1 most viewed game on Twitch. It unseated League of Legends, which was the most viewed game on Twitch for the previous 4 years. Came in there, unseated them as #1. Now that won't be #1 for September, more than likely, because, well, Destiny 2 is coming out, and streamers love Destiny 2, but still. Holy cow, right? And then on Steam, it broke Dota 2's record. Most concurrent users, it's almost going to be at 1 million. It's like 970,000 for concurrent users. It'll be at 1 million. This game is picking up. It's not slowing down, and that's what's so impressive about it. And then it's done all this without the aid of consoles. And this game is coming out on Xbox this year. And I think I did a previous video about this, about will the Xbox audience take to PUBG? Because I'm still not certain, or the question is still in the air, is if this is just kind of one of those PC exclusive games that does well on PC, but when it finally does come to consoles, console players really don't care about it. But the more and more I look at it, I'm like, I think this game might even take off on console. Think about it like this. When is this game coming out on Xbox? It doesn't sound like it's anytime soon. In fact, if I had to guess, I would say December. I think they're going to try to avoid the October conjunction of games and the November bigger games, and they're going to launch in December in early access on Xbox One. Microsoft's going to market the crap out of it. And I could see that game selling millions on Xbox, plus whatever it does on PC. And then whatever eventually maybe does on PlayStation down the road. This game could be at like 30 million sold total when it's all said and done. 40 million sold. This game could be at 15 million before it even comes out on Xbox. And that's kind of a soft assumption, considering this game is averaging 1 million sold a week. So, I mean, it could be at 15 million sold by the time October hits. There is a good possibility that this game will be the best-selling game released in 2017. Yeah, that's right. Bigger than Call of Duty World War II, bigger than Star Wars Battlefront 2, and bigger than Destiny 2, which launches tonight when some people are playing it now. Think about that for a second. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, a game that came out from nowhere by a bunch of unknown devs, a mod basically, could potentially be the best-selling game released in 2017. That is mind-blowing. that a little kind of indie game with no traditional advertising whatsoever, you don't see PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds advertisements on TV. You don't even see them on YouTube. You don't see advertisements anywhere. This game is being sold the old way, grassroots. The word of mouth, people going to their friends and telling you, you have to play this game. And those people play that game. And they love it. And they convince even more of their skeptical friends. Because believe me, I'm a skeptic. I haven't played PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, right? I have friends who love it, who swear by it. But I'm waiting for the Xbox One version. But throughout the internet, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on Reddit, whether it's on the forums, people are skeptical of this game, and then they play it. And then they get addicted, and they fall in love. And then they spread the gospel of PlayerUnknown. And then more people picking up. There are stories you can read of people buying $1,200 PCs to just play this one game. This game is making people buy PCs and upgrading PCs. And if it's like that, if the phenomenon is still like that when it hits Xbox, there's a good possibility that this game will sell Xbox Ones, Xbox One S's, and Xbox One X's to people. Where is the ceiling for this game? I've never seen something like this. Like, yeah, we've witnessed Minecraft, but that was more kind of under the surface, like more kids. So it didn't kind of pervade the gaming culture like it has right now. It was just one of those things where like, hey, Minecraft is out. Oh, Minecraft's at 20 million. And then suddenly Minecraft's at 50 million. Because basically it engulfed an entire generation of kids. PlayerUnknown is going for the, that 35-year-old gamer, right? Like the Twitch audience. It's like amazing to see. 2 million sold in 2 weeks. Ridiculous. The possibility that this could be bigger than any AAA game released this holiday. And this game doesn't have any advertising. That's like the biggest thing. No traditional advertising. Completely done by the community and word of mouth. This game is going to be studied. Publishers and developers are going to look at this game and try to copy not only its gameplay, but also its marketing strategy. Because that's what this industry is. This industry is a copycat industry. People copy what works and tries to run with it. And considering this game's at 10 million sold now, maybe even 11 million sold next week, 15 million sold in a month from now, who knows? You already know there are suits from Ubisoft, Microsoft, Sony, EA, planning variations of their next games, whether it's Battlefield or Call of Duty or the next Division or whatever. Thinking about putting a PlayerUnknown's Battleground type mode into their game. And we've already seen it. Grand Theft Auto just kind of launched a similar mode for their online. It's going to happen. When you sell this many, and when you dominate gaming culture like PlayerUnknown Battleground has, people take notice. Developers and publishers notice. Trust me, they notice 10 million sold in 5 months with no advertising. They'll notice if this game gets 30 million. They will copy this game, and then they will try to replicate its success. Probably not to the same level of success, but they will try nonetheless. So I haven't played the game, but I am fascinated as a student of gaming history to see something like this unfold before our very our eyes. I'm seriously just amazed at this game and what it has accomplished. And this is a game that I really don't have any interest in playing, which I will play when it comes on Xbox, and maybe I'll get addicted like everybody else who's been a skeptic of this game since it first came out. But one by one, everybody plays it, and they fall in love, and then they convert somebody else. It's an interesting kind of community-driven feedback loop, essentially. But man, PUBG is completely unstoppable, and if it continues on like this, it's going to take off on consoles. It's going to sell more than any game released this year. Think about this. If 2 years ago, in 2015, I said to you some no-name early access game was going to sell more than Call of Duty and Destiny and Star Wars, you would have been laughed out of the building. Nobody would have believed you. Yeah, right. Destiny 2 is going to dominate. Call of Duty, that game sells 25 million easy. Yeah, I know. But we're at 10 million sold for PlayerUnknown. It's been 6 months. They just sold 2 million in 2 weeks. If it keeps up, hits consoles and takes off on consoles, sky's the limit for this game, man. It'll sell more than Destiny, sell more than COD. We just got to see how it all shakes out, I guess. But man, I really wanted to make this video to talk about this stuff because there is so much to talk about the surrounding success with this game. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it. Anyways, guys, that is the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching the entire thing. It really does mean a lot to me. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell if you haven't already. And have a good rest of the day. And I'll see everybody later.